All right, so we are looking at this simulation, and I wanted to show you how to set it up. And we're going to use the lab as a guide. So let's say we want to do this. Reset using this button, and then record these 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. So reset, click play with these turned on. So you want to get this little box showing here. Do we need vectors? I don't think we need that yet. Show momentum vectors. No. Do we need total momentum? No. Click play and see what happened. Oh, just to keep it simple, let's set both of these at 2 kilograms. Okay, right before they hit, what's happening here? We have 5 and -5. That means they're approaching each other. So what is the velocity of glider 1? +5. In what direction does glider 1 move? To the right. What's the velocity of glider 2? -5, and that means it's moving to the left. Easy, right? Okay, then you would move on to this and click reset. Explore these 3 situations. Let's set the gliders with the same mass but different velocities. How would you do that? You do different masses. Okay, this is where you set the different masses. But we want same mass and different velocity, right? So this one, make it here, and this one, make it slower. Look at these numbers here. You want to make the negative number a little bit smaller. Let's say 0.4 and -0.2. Whoops. -0.2. And then you would click play and see what happens. Ooh, very slow, huh? This is a little too slow to get a feel for this. So you can use larger numbers if you want. And what you want to do is describe what happens when they collide. Okay. This one would be the same mass and one glider is stationary. How do you do stationary? Okay, simply set velocity at 0. Change this to 0. And maybe make this 1. Okay, and you can make the collision happen with one moving and one stationary. And the third one, same speed, but moving in opposite directions at different masses. And you now know how to do that. Move on to this section. You do your calculations. What is the momentum of the mass? 1.5 kilograms and 4 meters per second. Well, you know how to do that. So fill that in there. If you're not sure, use the simulation. Set it at 1.5 kilograms and 4. Make it 1.5 and set this at 4. And once you click play, see this number right here? it will tell you that it's 6. Okay. How could you use the gizmo to increase a glider's momentum? Okay, I'll leave you to that. Answer that question. All right, this is one of these tables where you gather the data using the simulation and fill in the numbers. Part 4. Total momentum of the 2 gliders before and the total momentum of the gliders after. Okay, do your observation and fill in the blanks. All right, this one's a little bit more involved. You want to set this up and then do your recordings of mass, velocity, momentum for each glider. You will notice something. When you do this table, you will notice something about the total momentum. Number 7, draw a conclusion. Okay, and this has to do with the conservation of momentum. And you will see the results on your own. Okay, part B. Set up your gizmo and fill in your blanks. Here's another table. Okay, you get the idea. What else appears to be conserved? Okay, and then you fill in that blank and just keep on going. Here's some handy equations for you. And that should help you with this blank right here. Use the equations to do some solving. Okay. Kinetic energy we haven't learned yet, and it's not part of this. It's really not part of this lab. So I'm going to say eliminate questions, anything that has to do with kinetic energy. So eliminate questions 1, 2. Is this energy? MVK. Yeah, skip this section too. And question 4. Looks like 5. You can skip that. Okay, this one I would like you to do 7 and 8. So what are we skipping? We're skipping 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 from activity C. Skip C 1 through 6. All right, I'm going to stop recording, but that is basically the setup. Any questions?